welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. Just had a lot of other stuff going on, graduation, just tons of different things going on right now, so hadn't really had a chance to make a video. I do have a video on the third brake light for the Dodge Ram. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's on my side of it or if something's wrong with the light. Honestly, I put it all together, have the brake light but don't have anything else, so I haven't made that video yet. If you watch some of the other videos, you've probably seen it on the truck. Just honestly, I hadn't had time to pull it off and check for voltage or any of that good stuff. So just kind of wanted to give an update. You guys can see the Triumph's in front of me. Got it kind of set up right now. Just a battery pack on. I don't have a battery for it. I did get the title, but I think I'm just going to move on, flip it and move on. So I'll kind of go into those details more at the end of this video, kind of what I sold it for and how that all works out. I've actually got somebody coming to get it, so we'll see how that goes. But again, if you guys haven't saw the video or followed this one, I picked this up from Copart. I think $181, $8 to get the title in my name, so I've got $190 in this bike. I got very lucky and brought it home, and the bike actually runs very well. I actually took it around the block again. Bike runs great, so mechanically I think it's really sound. The rear brake does not work. That is the only thing I have noticed having an issue with, and I'm not sure if maybe the brake plunger here, yeah, it looks like it's maybe just out of, maybe it's starting to firm up there. Yeah, who knows. Doesn't look like it's leaking. It looks like that's just the paint, so may just need bled or fluid or something like that. But like I said, bike sounds really good, runs great. Again, I've got the, you guys can see the fancy wiring there. I've just got the wiring set up like that for right now. It does need an ignition, so really this bike needs an ignition. Probably wouldn't hurt to put tires on it and a battery, and then mirrors, and then really honestly just clean it up like paint wise. So it's not a bad bike. It actually goes down the road really smooth, pretty torquey for a little, I think this is an 8 something. I think it's considered a 900. But yeah, it's a fun little bike. Thought about keeping it, bobbing it, cleaning it up, but honestly, I just don't have the time to mess with it. It's been sitting in the garage since I got it, so yeah, I just need to move on. I got other projects, other things I'm working on. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. Outside of that, jet skis wise, I've still got my 650 stand up that's been on the channel, and I still have the JS 550 that I'm converting to a 750. That probably honestly will be the next project. Maybe the flatbed for the Dodge. One of those two will be the next video. Like I said, right now things are kind of starting to slow back down. Yeah, so hopefully I can get back to work on some of these projects. But anyway, I really just wanted to kind of give an update. I know it's been a while, and again, just give an update really on the Triumph, just because it's been a hot minute. I think I bought this back maybe November, something like that is when I picked this bike up. So really just wanted to kind of give that whole spill. Again, the bike was 15 bucks with all the fees, 181, $8 and something for a title. It will still need to be inspected and all that good stuff to get it roadworthy and get the title to where it's a roadworthy title, not just a salvage. I guess it's rebuilt from salvage is what you'd have to get it over to, which again, not a lot of money to get that done. Honestly, if you were to clean this up right now, battery, the horn works, get the turn signals, brake light. I think the brake light actually works. I think this might be just turn signals. A couple other small things on this bike, and it would honestly be street legal. Again, most of the issue is the spray paint. They sprayed all over it, so it's mostly cosmetic. But yeah, I'll cut back here at the end of this and kind of let you guys know what I ended up selling it for and kind of what that profit looked like on this bike. So we'll cut back here in just a minute. So I wanted to give an update on the Triumph. I did end up selling it. I ended up selling it for $700. So I think I had $189 and some change total in that bike. So decent profit on it. Again, got some transportation fees as well, gas going and getting it, that type of thing, and my time. But outside of that, decent money on that bike. Pretty easy bike to flip. Again, when those come across, it's kind of hard not to pass them up. I mean, even if they're halfway decent. You know, in the past I used to part some bikes like that. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with them and make some money. So Triumph is gone. I didn't really do what I wanted to with it. Just really didn't have the time or the space. So you guys can see the garages or the building's a little full. The next one will be getting this Goldwing out of here. I think we're just going to sell it as is, and all the parts on the corner over there are going to go with it. So it's got a Delcovic exhaust. It's pretty nice exhaust. I'll have to look up prices on that. I've got to help him kind of put together a rough amount to ask for it. Again, this isn't my bike. So got it. Again, a lot of parts over here in these two bins, as well as the carburetor, the Volkswagen carb that's in the box up there, and the intake and all of that stuff. So kind of got to put a number together, figure out what the price point might be on this bike. Again, I'm not charging anything on my part because I didn't finish it, and honestly, it took so long, and just the whole bike, it just wasn't a good time, I guess, for me or him. Neither one of us really, like, I've kind of gotten out of the bikes, and he's not really big into riding them either. So I think that's the direction we're going to go at this point. So it will be for sale. Hopefully soon. He's got to track down the title and get all that stuff figured out, make sure he's got all his paperwork to sell it. So that's where the Goldwing is going. It'd be nice to get it out because it does take up a lot of space in here, along with a lot of parts. And then hopefully I can get through my parts for jet skis, clean up a bunch of it, get rid of a bunch of stuff. I've got some different motors back here I need to go through, like that 750 that's there on the floor. That's the one that has got something going on. One of the cylinders at some point it got hot. So I need to pull it down, see if I'm going to if it's something I can rebuild or whatnot. The motor in the back is a good 650 in the back right corner. That motor is actually good running engine. So that one I'll hold on to. Then I've got this, I think that's a 600 Yamaha up here in the front. I really don't know anything about it. I honestly haven't even hooked power up to see if the thing runs, what's going on with it. We pulled it out of the ski like it sets, and all the electrical, basically everything with that, along with a bunch of other parts off of skis back here in these other totes. So we'll be going through all of that, getting that all cleaned up. This 750 here in the JS 550 hole, I've got to get this one finished up. You guys can see I've got the pole and everything kind of ready. I need to put this back together. And when I pulled it all apart originally, I was looking at trying to just make it simpler to pull the throttle cable and all the wiring. Unfortunately, these do not come apart. They are a solid pole. They're fiberglassed in, so I had to put all that back together, and that's why it's black now, which I think will look fine. I'm not going to paint this hole. I think I'm just going to get this ski running, get everything working on it, and just ride it the way it is. Then we'll see. I may do something different at some point with it, but that's kind of the plan for this one. That's, I think, kind of the update. I do have another project that I will be doing some videos on. I've got an old Yamaha, I think it's a GS1 maybe. I'm not real sure on the numbers. Anyway, it's an old Yamaha two-stroke golf cart that I picked up that I'm planning on just bringing it back. It's actually, body's pretty nice. Seats are trash. It does run, needs freshened up a little bit. It's not running great, but it does run. I think the brakes are need adjusted. They're a little stuck, and just some minor things, but the body on it looks really good. So there will be some videos on that. The 650 SX, that ski, I need to get it on the lake this year. Last year, if you guys remember, there's the motor out of it, and towards the end of the year, I got it rebuilt. I think I did the block offs, everything. I had that motor out, had it all going. So it's got a fresh 650 in it. I did take it out towards the end of last year. Rode it a couple times, ran awesome. No issues at all. So I do have that ski still. We will be using it. I'll hopefully have maybe some video of that on the actual lake and maybe some other stuff. Again, I really want to ride it this year and then possibly go through it and just completely redo it. Like I really would like to have a nice, clean, fresh 650. I really like that ski, but I really like this hole better as far as the mobility and just the way they feel in the water. I don't know. There's something, the JS holes just, they're more nimble, I guess. Maybe they cut through the water a little different. So it's kind of the plan right now is to get back on this, get this ski running, get all this crap cleaned up in here. The fuel tank's under there. I've got everything to put that together. Literally, the throttle cable was all I was waiting on, and possibly rebuilding the carbs. I'm really not sure what kind of shape these carbs are in. I've got another set of carbs somewhere. I think they're in the tote down below or somewhere in here too. So got a couple different options. They're different styles for, I think one set came off a ZXI. The others came off of a SS or something like that. I honestly don't even remember where the motor, I think the motor, the 750 that's on the ground, I think came out of a ZXI 750, and it's got like a little different carb setup, which I think is what's on here right now. And then this engine came out of the 750 SS or XI. I don't remember what that ski was exactly. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Again, I would like to get these put together, have them for this year. For sure, my 650, we're going to have it out. And I would honestly really like to get this one. It is so close to being ready to go. Again, everything is in here. I've got room for the battery down in there. Again, just a minor electrical to get everything ran from the pole down, but it's pretty straightforward. It's all in here. I may have to extend some wires, splice in some stuff underneath, but yeah, I think honestly it's really close to having this. And now I've got some space where I can at least pull this out, even with that bike still in here, and work on it. So it's kind of where I'm at. The Dodge Ram update, I think I might have talked about a little bit about it in the first part of this video, but I do need to get back on the flatbed and get that built. I'm actually going to try to move some stuff to another shop so I have more room. It's really hard to do it in my garage, and it's getting pretty heavy lifting that thing up and down. So right now my goal with it is to get the one bar that's in the way cut out, get it set back up on the truck, get the holes bolted, and hopefully maybe even weld some bolts in, or just get it bolted down so I can move it a little easier without pulling the trailer and doing all that. Get it moved out to where I want to finish it, and then get it built where I have I got a friend that's got a skid steer that I can use to lift that bed up and down as I'm working on it and welding it. So that's kind of the plan with it. And once I get started on that, I hopefully can get that done pretty quick. It shouldn't take a whole lot. It's just getting some time and putting in the time really to get some of these projects done. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything. Again, if you guys have questions on a lot of this, I know I've gotten some comments on some older videos. Some of that stuff I haven't had in years, so a lot of it I have to go back either through the footage or try to remember. So if some of you have commented on previous videos and I haven't answered, hey, honestly, I probably don't remember what exactly, or what all I did on that particular bike or four-wheeler or whatever it might be. So I'm not, like I said, if I have the answer, I will try to respond to everybody. But yeah, that's where everything's at right now. So stay tuned. Like I said, I really want to get some videos out here soon, especially on the jet skis and getting those back going. So the 650, I've got to get it picked back up. It's actually just sitting at a friend's right now because I had to take it off that trailer when I sold the ZXI and that trailer. So got to go get it picked up. The battery is ready to go in it, and yeah, it should be ready to get on the lake. So that's where I'm at. We'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.